Mina, what's your reaction to hearing the Bucs possibly using their first-round pick on a quarterback?
Bucs aren't using their first-round pick on a quarterback. Maybe later in the draft. But everything this team has done the entire offseason with the bringing the band back together, the way they've restructured their contracts to clear out cap space, the fact that several of those players have taken discounts or pushed money down the road suggests that this team is all in. And I don't think they're just all in for this season. Knowing Tom Brady, they're all in next season as well. I mean, this man shows no plans to retire. He's not playing like he's going to retire. And notably, he has not been super, how shall we say, amenable to developmental quarterbacks in the past. You can ask Jimmy Garoppolo about that. Now, I will say, if they see a guy that they think, potentially could be a backup, that could be important for them and potentially could have upside, but first round, no way.
Tom probably be wanting to slap the hell out of them young quarterbacks. Listen, here's the thing, all right?
What?
If you're in their situation and you've brought all these guys back like they promised, I agree with Mina. I don't think it's very likely. But a guy that comes to my mind is Kyle Trask, because even though Tom Brady has seemed to defy Father Time, there is going to need to be a process at figuring out who's going to be the quarterback in Tampa after he leaves. I think Kyle Trask would be a very intriguing guy to think about development. He also put up great numbers at the University of Florida. He's a big, physical quarterback that can push the ball downfield, and we know that's something that BA loves to do with the weapons that they'll have on the outside. And another intriguing one for me is Najee Harris. And that's why it was so important when I watched him today at the Pro Day, because we know how important backs are to Tom Brady. We know how he likes to have those guys be influencers and impactful in games with checkdowns. The run game seems to assert itself with Tom Brady involved offenses as the playoffs go along. So Najee Harris is another intriguing one. I don't know if he'll make it to him, but that would be a guy I would think they would be interested in as well, with Leonard Fournette on a one-year deal.
And Marcus, that would be the second straight year we had a running back go at 32, with Clyde Edwards-Helaire going to the Chiefs last year at pick 32. And Tampa Bay, you think about Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, Clemson, but also Christian Barmore, defensive lineman out of Alabama, they did bring back in. You mentioned Kyle Trask. Florida, Tom Brady, Michigan, size, the arm pocket guy, limited mobility, nice touch on the deep ball for Kyle Trask. But I think when you look at Barmore, what he could do on the defensive line, to give it a little depth, that young player can learn from Ndamukong Suh. Then you have Kyle Trask. And I'll tell you another name kind of creeping into the conversation as a two. I wouldn't say a late one, but a second-round quarterback is Davis Mills out of Stanford. Only 11 career starts, but David Shaw raved about him when he came there. This kid's got some talent. Davis Mills, don't sleep on that name when we get into round two. This kid could come off the board at that point.
Don't forget it, Davis Mills. Also, 1 point on Najee Harris. He can catch the ball so well out of the backfield. You can use him in the pass game. That's something that we've certainly seen Tom Brady loves.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.